The New York Post has one of these stories. What feels like almost every week. I think it's closer to one every month. Do you think the sensationalism of these stories is a part of the problem? I guess I should say the framing, right? Like what some people have noticed. I think it's even been spoofed by The Onion. It's like whenever some white person commits a terrible crime, they always pick like a photo of them skiing together, right? Like it's like man murders wife and three daughters, and it's a picture of them on a skiing trip, right, on the jet
They're like
ski.
happy having
Yeah,
their
yeah.
life.
And it's like he cut off all their heads and ate their bodies. You know, it's like,
Ooh.
and in this case, it's like they'll say, oh, a high school teacher, 27, to put the age 27, is convicted on sex crimes or sex charges for having sex with teenage male student 16, and they pick like the most beautiful picture they can find of her.
Yeah, and it has to do with like their wording. You know, they don't say rape; they said had sex. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
another one. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
And again,
right.
with what they're posing, the most beautiful picture versus the ugly picture. Some guy's gonna be like, "Well, shit, why wouldn't he?"
Yeah.
Top comment always here: "The damn who snitched." Sometimes they'll say the teenager or the man or whatever.
Yeah.
And for the girl, let's say the little girl
or the girl, the minor.
The child, yeah, you're right.
Minor,
The
yeah.
wording is different.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting to me because whenever I would see these stories, I would think that they're only being highlighted because it's the New York Post. The New York Post is owned by Rupert Murdoch. He hates public schools. He's invested in private schools, so he wants to destroy the reputation of public schools as much as he can to, encourage a privatization and the end of public schools. Until I started seeing it happen a lot more often. Then I started to think it's part of a fetish, right? Like these writers, I never look at the names of the writers, but they're published on there. I probably should to see how many of them are men writing and how many of them are women writing these stories.
Never thought about that.
So I do think they have two goals. One, they're playing on the fetish of people who want to see stories like this because they sexualize it, and to get that audience. And then the second audience is the people who hate public school and want to find any reason to attack it. Mm-hmm. It's like, look, you got your perverts to attack in public school, and you got your perverts who enjoy the story. You get two types of audiences.
Well, damn.